Hello everyone, this is Xanasham and this is part 14 of the Undead Let's Play. This will be the only update tonight. Sorry guys, I am pretty tired and not very feeling 100%, and I don't think I can do two of these today. But there is footage completely done. I'll be playing more later, so there'll be continual footage throughout the week. Two videos a day isn't the standard. I said one per two, but I was planning to put two out today, but I just don't feel well enough to do it. The quest we're doing here is the quest that we were starting at the end of the previous video, which are the quests to kill these monstrous arcane monstrosities that are found throughout of Durnhold. Durnhold is obviously the area where the instance in Burning Crusade was used. I forgot what the name of it was called. Escape from Durnhold Keep, which had Thrall, and you had to save Thrall from the Twilight, not Twilight, what were they called? Whatever the hell the opposite of the Bronze. They might have been actually Twilight. I don't think that they were Twilight though. The Infinite Dragonflight. There we go. You had to save them from an Infinite Dragonflight quest. Infinite Dragonflight meddling in history. Then in normal WoW it was part of the Syndicate, and now the Syndicate have been wiped out, and now it's just part of the... Well, no, it's not part of anything. There's just massive arcane monstrosities here. I don't know why they're here, but they're in a way, and I guess they're bothersome, so we want to kill them. And we get a ton of experience for doing so. This is the final one, the D100. It looks like a prototype. Maybe the goblins have been doing their crazy experiments here. I would not be surprised one little bit if they were. I think I almost die here because my bear almost dies. Or no, I don't know. This isn't the thing that actually gets me into trouble. The D100 is just he transforms into these weird. He transforms into different animals. He transforms into a Yeti, even a giant bat, and then into a frostworm. But my bear managed to keep it steady and managed to keep it on it. I did manage to pull aggro, but that was just because I didn't really understand how my pet's aggro mechanics worked. I know how they work now, so the more damage my pet does, the more aggro it has, and so I should start using my Z ability in order to get my pet to do a large, very damaging whack on the mob I'm having it tank. Again, instead I was just like sending it to auto attack and was expecting, yes, auto attack is really gonna keep the aggro from me. I'm a freaking idiot. And we get a nice agility ring from doing that entire routine of quest chains, and we almost got, well, we got 10k experience from it anyway. It's quite a lot of experience for 8 minutes work, which is quite good actually. Leveling in around 20 minutes is actually quite decent at this level. The quest we're doing here is just to kill 12 rampaging owl beasts. This is just because they don't like the owl beasts, the undead don't. And the other quest is to go all the way down here to search Dungarok for evidence of haunting, because apparently there have been mysteries afoot that the old dwarf base is now completely is overrun with ghosts. But when we get here, we learn that all the dwarves are dead, and the ghosts and the spirits are here. I don't know what was the point of actually including this quest in the game. It serves no purpose. It basically is just to go and check to see if there are ghosts. Oh, there are ghosts. Kill the ghosts. And that's about it. Like, there's no continuation of this quest. It doesn't have anything to do with the story of the zone. To be honest, for these being the quests, it's supposed to be the last quest in this zone before you go to Arathi Highlands. Well, they're not really the last quest to go, but considering they're the ones that you get sent to and they're the closest to the exit, these quests really don't hold up the rest of the zone, and kind of makes the entire questing experience in Hillsbrad Foothills fall like a dead weight. But luckily for us, we don't actually get that, because I managed to forget a quest. We can actually go all the way back there, and we can end up on a massive high note, as you'll see at the end of this video. Well, you won't actually see at the end of this video, you'll see in the beginning of the next video. You'll just see me actually doing the quest in this video. I'm sorry for the static. The headset was falling off my head. What's the other quest? We're just killing rampaging owl beasts here. For some reason, there aren't enough of them around. I don't know why, but apparently the mobs just aren't spawning as much, or they're in very like sparse area, and you have to like get on a mount to find the next one. It's kind of weird. And there we go. They're all dead. We just hand them in, and all of the undead questing in this questing hub has finished. And you're just like, what was the point of all this? Just to get some nice upgrades, I guess. Is there any? Did I miss anything? No, I didn't. I don't think I missed any sort of questing there. Oh, cause even if I did, I would have gone back past it and I would have noticed one anyway. Unless I'm a complete spaz and completely forgot that as well. What are we doing here? Yeah, we're finally going to try and kill Yetimus, the Yeti that completely and utterly owned us, either previous video or the video before. We do manage to kill this guy, but it is really... We get really close to dying. As you can see, he's taking my bear is taking a pummeling, and eventually my bear does die, but somehow I managed to nuke down the last 1000 HP off the boss by just kiting it around. But I almost died myself because you got a freaking jump that jumps you right into combat and does quite a large damage attack that takes 100 to 200 hit points off your character. So I really wouldn't recommend soloing it as any other class, but Paladin, Warrior Protection could probably do it, but it's like he's very, very hard and he's kind of annoying. You can't kite him, which is incredibly annoying. Here is Melisara, the thing I managed to avoid picking a quest on previously. We have to go all the way back up to the hills overlooking Stormpike in order to get the quest. You get a nice little blue item by way of killing that Yeti, but because we are a hunter, none of those are actually useful to us, and I don't understand why. Never mind. These are just bags I bought off the auction house with the money I made from just selling cloth on the auction house. That I then just equip, just because I like having neverweave bags, because it's so much easier when going all the way back to the vendor all the time. Your bags are filled up. It's just easy that way. The quest we're doing here is called Cry of the Banshee. You need to collect 10 SI7 agents. You have to get them to certain HP, and then you just use the Banshee in order to pick up the SI7 mob. There is a trick to this, by the way, to get extra experience. To get it down to a certain HP, call in the Banshee, and then for some reason I'm just not moving. Call in the Banshee and then kill the mob. You'll get the experience and you'll still get the quest credit for killing the SI7, for capturing the SI7 agent and killing it. So you'll get both things. This quest is kind of dull, but it's supposed to be done in conjunction with another quest, so that's the reason it doesn't really make that much. Well, it's quite a long quest as well. You have to go to all 4 different camps and do different... Well, it's a quest chain. It's not just one quest, so you get extra experience for doing so. Yes. Oh, by the way, the talent I managed to pick up there was called Silencing Shot. You just use a shot at the enemy that interrupts spellcasting. I don't think it used to be a talent, though I might be wrong about this. It might have been a talent, but not quite sure. No, I'm thinking of Arcane Shot had spellcasting thing abilities, had the interruption spellcasting abilities, then they took that out of it because it was ridiculous. Because hunters were just spamming Arcane Shot, and it was making it very difficult in PvP for any sort of casting class to do anything. It was incredibly annoying and overpowered. The quest we're doing here is to kill Captain Ironheart and to kill 12 Stormpike soldiers. Not very difficult whatsoever. It's just very, very easy, and we just like nuke them down incredibly quickly. Yes. See, just one-shotting them with the aim shot. Very, very fun. I never get tired of just one-shotting people as a hunter. It's incredibly fun. Okay, the quest after this is to kill... You get 2 quests after this one. You have to kill Instructor Rufus, kill Drill Sergeant Magnus, and kill Captain Crudbeard. And the other thing is just to poison 30 Stormpike trainees by giving them something to drink, because they are very, 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 very thirsty. And instead of giving them something to drink, you give them some poisoned water that causes them to run around in circles for some reason and then hopefully die. Because otherwise it's kind of like a waste of water. Yeah, the way you actually manage to actually attack these guys is not to actually attack them or lose your disguise. You just insult them and then you can claim self-defense. That's incredibly funny. Yeah, but the dwarves aren't particularly smart, that they've realised that it's not a good idea to start attacking people right next to the undead, the undead controlled areas of Hillsbrad. It's not a particularly good reason to create such a scene such as this, because it'll show weakness in your resolve, and yeah, it's not a particularly good, fun, and good thing to do. Okay, the final quest after this is to kill 10 Stormpike engineers. And as you probably read in the quest text there, if you actually zoomed in, it also said make sure to put the nuke. This is because you're supposed to do this quest on top of doing the nuking quest that we did in the previous video. And for some reason these tanks weren't actually spawning in properly, so they were just spawning in as it was on top of them, so we didn't actually see any of the mobs. I don't know why that was happening. I don't understand why it's phased. Maybe it phases after you've done a certain amount of quests in Hillsbrad, but yeah, I didn't realise why this would have to be phased. Maybe because the Alliance Yeah, it's probably for the Alliance. That's probably why they phased it. I don't think the Alliance actually have these sorts of camps shown when you actually walk through the zone as Alliance. At least I don't think so. I kind of remember not seeing all this Alliance war gear as I was going to do some of the quests for the singing sunflower pet in that goblin area with the Plants vs Zombies homage that you can do for a nice pet. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. If you want to like the video, please like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And if you want to comment, please comment. If you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a link in the description below as well. Thank you for watching, and peace out.